If we alive yet or not. GMS Australia. Okay, should be okay. All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai. Kahalayim Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. And double honor to the apostles and the elders of our grand millstone. And shalom to you, sincere brothers out there, preaching truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. And shalom to you believers also. All right, sky running four corners. Okay, so I'm back here again with another lesson, and this lesson right here is going into a lesson I did on I think it was couple days ago. I did a lesson, and this lesson right here was going into a testimony, going into my workplace, something that brought in into our workplace, and when when you look into it, really it's so hold on real quick. Let me turn this light on. So it's like so it was a lesson that was down on I believe it was Tuesday. It would be Monday, American time. But anyway, so I did a lesson on my second page. My second page, which is GMS Australia 144. So I did because it was late, so I did a lesson and went to bed. And when I checked on my page the next day, when I was trying to re-upload my lesson, he said that my page got suspended or striked, and I was like, what the fuck. So I went back on my video just to see what kind of what video I did, that had my page struck, and it was the testimony that I gave, so I don't know, it's because I showed the company logo in our video, or showed the company information in it, with this new new laws they're trying to bring in on my workplace. All right, so these laws they're trying to bring in is it's all leading to you know Revelation chapter 13 verse 16. All right, it's not that they're doing it to to help us out, to help us be safe or anything like that. Is to is it's just to bring in, all right, the MOTB, all right, MO, the I'm talking about, the mark of the so that came in, and when the way it came in, it was so quick. All right. So, when it brings these new things in, he makes quick. All right. And people on my workplace, they were fighting against it, talking about, this is not right, because we don't know if this whole um bracelet we're gonna be wearing is gonna be, tracking us down, you know, and it could be it. It could be, once you put that thing on and it switches on, your managers, your managers, your supervisor, they're gonna know where you are, because I believe my company is trying to get rid of people, because they got the robots coming in and all that. The robots can do a better job than some people in our workplace, but for them to for them, the way to do it is tracking you down and see what the fuck you really do at work. All right, that was another theory I had, but really, when you think about it, the whole bracelet, man, is fucking weird, man. It's all, it don't make sense, because they're making mandate, they're making mandate um for following week. If you don't got it, if you don't got it on, you can't enter the whole facility. You have to leave. You can't work. They don't care. They'll send you back home. You know, they ain't gonna say well you fired, but you're not gonna get paid. So if they will, why is something like that so, you know, so important to them? Why is so, why it gotta be mandate? You know what I mean? Why that shit gotta be mandate, man? You know, and they're saying, man, hey, if you don't got it on, you going back home to go fucking grab it. If you wanna work, they don't give a fuck, how far the drive is. Okay, all right. They don't care about that. But you gotta go back home and grab it if you wanna work. Okay. Then if you don't want put it on, there's no work for you. And this thing is fucking breaks, the country Malaysia, the first lockdowns we went through, that country, they had to bring those little bracelet in where they could track you down and say you were here. So this individual, he had the thing, he had the virus on him. So you're around him, and we can see with using this little bracelet that you're with this individual. We can track it down, say, okay, you were here. So this is you, this is your name, this thing is registered, this is your number, this is where you were. Okay. See, and it started up as a app on the phone. It was, you can go ahead and download that app on your phone and just have it on your phone. But then eventually everybody just didn't follow that. They didn't do it. It's like, man, fuck that. I don't need that app on my phone. But now when it gets crazy with this whole, the D variant comes out. It's so dangerous. It's so really, it's catching people quickly. Now it's like, oh shit, okay, let's bring the bracelets in, because you gotta know this, man. Like and it's like, yeah, I'm not bringing any scriptures out. This right here is just, it's just me talking concerning, the shit I've been seeing on my workplace, man. So it's like, yeah, if I'm, not bringing any scriptures out, if you brothers want to post scriptures out, I feel free, but this right here is just, it's gonna be me talking about this whole fucking situation, that is happening over here, and on top of that, guess what? The government is with it. You see, because you got the unions, trying to fight against it. They ain't gonna fucking win it. They ain't gonna win it. By the end of the day, them people always in together, man. But you do have some union really, that are really about people. They're really about people, man. That they in for the people. They're not really in for the company. Then you do have some unions that work under for the company, and I believe one of the union trying to fight against it. The fuck up, Slocky, what's going on? Slocky brothers, this is it's froze on my phone. Can you brothers still see me? Let me know if you're still moving. Can you brothers still see me? Let me know if you're still moving. This shit's lagging right now. Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. Yeah, I know somehow East is fucking around, man. Cause this is the second time this shit happened while I was trying to do this video, man. Any other videos, it don't happen. So let me, yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird, cause my the first video, it got deleted out of nowhere. I wasn't talking about the V, none of that. I just telling the testimony about what my job, my workplace is trying to do, and now this thing just froze out of nowhere. And I do have enough Wi-Fi. Yeah, I have enough Wi-Fi on my phone. I'd even try. I'd even use my home Wi-Fi. I use the internet, the data on my phone because it's much more better and more quicker. But right now, look at it, man. This shit's froze right now. Damn. fucking annoying, man. Let me see. Let me get one preset here real quick. I guess this lesson wasn't meant to come out by the look of it, man. This is the book of our First Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 18. Wherefore we would have come unto you, even I, Paul, once and again, but Satan hindered us. You see? And this is what's happening right now, man. Satan is in the midst of this thing right now. All right, trying to fuck with your head, fuck with your mind, and just to give it up, Because I don't know why this thing, my phone is freezing right now. Because it's weird. Let me try something else real quick. See if it works out. Okay, so the Wi-Fi is good. All right. Um. Okay, hold on. Just back to. I'm back on. No. All right, sweet. If you brothers can hear me and sisters can hear me, I just I'll keep going. Just let me know because I got a second phone here I'm using, and the phone tells me I can read the comments. So if it's all good, I might just keep going. But anyway, getting back to it. And hey, shalom to you brothers on comment board, and your sisters also. Hey, how about you and Shabashim Kaktash Pakatam to all you brothers, man. Fuck it, if you want to play like that, it is what it is. Want to freeze videos because, this is the second time I've seen it. Even the apostles alive last week video, you can hear them talking, but you just can't see. You can't see the movements. You know, so it is what it is, and maybe it's something they're doing. Trying to get brothers to upgrade to the 5G. Fuck that. That's what maybe they're trying to do. Or upgrade your phone to the new software. Which comes with the 5G. You know how ISO works, man. So let me get a few. So that was I read our precept. So let me go to okay, second Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Let Satan should get an advantage of us if we are not ignorant of his devices. So we can't be ignorant of Satan's devices, okay, of his evil plans. You can't really get in our mouth to be ignorant of this devil, man. This devil is moving quick, and he's setting his plans in in what is it? He got them stationary, so everywhere you go, he's gonna get you. Okay, you either you bite on it, yeah, you trying to jump off and go somewhere else. Guess what? You're gonna meet him over there, man. All right, because people are like, oh man, fuck that. I myself, man, the people I work with, they were saying, man, it's all good. Okay, we're working under this company. Okay, we're not working under the government. So before they make the juice mandatory, all right, it's gonna be later on, Okay. But hey, this big rich private company, they're gonna bring in the mandate the mandate of the juice before the government even brings it in. I'm telling you, man, because remember, the government or this whole who whatever, what they're saying is the ten these businesses, okay, is get your people in order, get your people in, get your, it's like, they tell them, get your house in order, all right, or we're gonna shut you down, you know. And the company I work for is big as Walmart, Target, Kmart, okay, all those big companies, you brothers and sisters have over there in America. That's the company I work for over here, but I don't want to say the name of it. I just don't want to say the name of it. Um, in the last lesson, I put a name in there. I put the slew, the badge, the hand bracelet in it, and I just been thinking maybe that it could be the reason why my video was deleted. I'm not too sure because I can't even see the email because sometimes usually YouTube will send you email and you can read the reason why they took you down your video and struck you, but there was no email sent to me. That whole thing showed on my phone, and I said, okay, I just canceled. I didn't want to see it. Then when I went back into my email, there was nothing in there. You see, so It's fucking ridiculous, man. But my main page, which is this page I'm on, GMS Australia Breeze, whenever I get struck, they surely send me email saying this the reason why we did this. You can make appeal or whatever. But the other one, there was nothing, man. It's it's fucking weird. It's not. It doesn't make sense. So anyway, going back to my workplace is like so those bracelets was made. They were they be made mandate. If you don't show up to work without it, you can't work. Okay, you can't go inside the building. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if you there's no reason. Okay, there's no reason for you not to wear it. That's what they're saying, and it's part of our equipments. But check this out though. When we signed our contract, okay, when I first started working over there about 5 years ago, that bracelet, it wasn't in my contract as a part of my equipments that I have to bring to work every day. You see? Do you see do you see what I'm saying? But now it's part of it. And I haven't, but once they register your name and give you that, guess what? You ain't gotta sign no fucking papers. You know why? Because it's under the NWO. All right, the who, whatever, this all these new laws they're bringing in, man. Because I don't really follow with this whole Australian laws, but I know for sure that whole bracelet. If you go to the laws, if something happens, if this type of disease or pandemic or disaster happens, this such thing can come in. So I believe it's part of it because the government is behind it. The government supports it. You can't sue the company that they're tracking you down on this and that. You can't go ahead and do that. You know. And so that's what we're facing of, that's what people are gonna be facing. I myself including our workplace in the next I said 2 weeks. We're gonna be going through that situation. And hey, if you don't got it, you don't got it. You know? And which is another thing I wanna speak on is a friend of mine from my workplace, he was trying to apply for another, a different job, and this job he was applying for was like into, where it was in mining, mining. That's what we call it over here in Australia, mining. So he was doing an interview, and the interview was like FaceTime. You do FaceTime interview, right? So my friend told me, man, this is what he got questioned. It's like, okay, the interview was all good or whatever, right? Then it came to it where he was asked, how is your social status? You know what that means? How is your social media set up, like? What do you? And then he was like, because he didn't know what, when they asked him how is your social status is like, he was confused. He's like, he told me, he's like, I was confused, bro. I was confused, bro. So I was like, what do you mean by when you say how's my social status like? So I guess the person was like, your social media. What do you post in social media? What are you into? You see that? So he told me that. I was like, I froze for a minute. I was like, no, bro. I was like, no way. I couldn't believe it, and this is something, everyday thing you hearing from your friends, your family, your coworkers. You could be speaking about little things going worldwide, and they'll come out and tell you, some shit you haven't heard about. He's like, yeah, man. Like, how's your social media? What do you post on social media? This and that. I was like, damn, bro. So that means, you know, the people applying for jobs right now, you're gonna be questioned about your social media. And if you have social media, you have to provide it. Cause they'll find your motherfucking ass, man. They're gonna find you and see what the fuck you post on social media, man. You see? Which tells me that whole video, if you press that follow my other page, GMS Australia 144, I did a video on how you have to prove 100 points ID. So meaning like you have to show your passport, your driving license, driver's license, your some type of papers with your name on it, your address on it, for you to be on social media. They're trying to bring that in Australia. So when you do apply for a job over here, eventually they're gonna know who you are, man. Without even asking you that you have to be on fucking social media. That you're on social media. How's your social status standing like? They're gonna know who you are. They're gonna set your fucking name out, your email address, your whatever they need to put in social Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. They're gonna type it in your full name and everything on it, and they're gonna know. Okay, this is you. This is what you do on social media, and from there it's a reason for you to get a job or not, to pass your interview, man. When he told me that, I was like, damn. So I guess we ain't the videos I've been doing the couple last days. Really, it's making show. It's like it's Yahabashim Yashar giving us the the news first before people get to it, and we doing lesson with scriptures on there. We're backing it up. We using the Bible to show it, to clear it up. This is what's going to happen, which is going to lead to Amos chapter 8 verse 11. All right, that's what that whole social thing is going to lead into, man. Okay, and from there it's going to lead to what? Nothing but you being persecuted for standing up for for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, you being a witness. Okay, that's what's gonna lead into, man. Okay, so everything, like Apostle Rama been saying, everything is being set up in its places, man. Whatever your workplace, okay, whatever you go to, your gym or your the restaurants you go to these days over here in Australia, when right now we're in the middle of lockdown, so you can't go out and eat or whatever. But I'm telling you, when she gets opened up again over here in Australia, in my city, Brisbane, when she gets opened up again, for you to, when you go into those places, you're gonna see something new. You're gonna see new cameras set up. When you go into the city, you're gonna see fucking new cameras set up, man. Okay, new, something new that you never seen there before, you know. And in my workplace, and guess what? When I go back to work on Monday, when I go to the lounge room, where we eat. All right, check this out. They're putting a gate in, a gate, okay, a fucking gate, man. Those are like those gates. You gotta scan something for you to go through. They're putting those fucking gates on for you to go in our lounge room. You gotta fucking scan in. Like, we're being tracked down everywhere we go, man. All right. They want to know what the fuck you doing, where you were. If you were in the lounge room, okay, what were you doing in there? If you didn't call your break or no order, they want to know what the fuck you were doing in there, man. And they're going to track your ass down. They're going to track your motherfucking ass down, which is going to be, well, eventually it's going to be your normal life, your regular life, man. You think of Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 is something to play with, man? Or that ain't gonna happen? No, man, that right there is happening right now. Is happening right now as I speak to you, brothers, man, over here in Australia. Okay, they're bringing in these measurements, these draconian laws, where they're fucking really tracking you down. Like it or not, you can't see it. Cool. The ones who see it, they're complaining. They want to stand up and go and fight for their freedom. Guess what? You ain't gonna fight for your freedom, because this is a program. This is a program set up by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It has to be like this, man. There ain't no fucking new norm over here. Okay. That's something I've noticed the last couple 5 days, man. Shit ain't normal here normal. Your job ain't normal, man. Okay. And we're supposed to come out of lockdown today, because right now it's 2 a.m. over here in Australia. We're supposed to come out of our lockdown 4 p.m. today. Well, let's see what happens. They might extend it, but one thing I know for sure is that we're gonna have to wear masks until fucking Christmas, man. Do you know what month we're in right now? August. So we got August, September, October, November, December, man. Until fucking Christmas. You know why they're doing that? Because they want to make citizens fucking suffer. All right, fucking suffer. They want to force them to take the juice in them for the mask to be taken away, to be fucking taken away. Hey, some cities, Like Melbourne and Sydney, I don't know about I don't know about Brisbane. They might be in lockdown until fucking Christmas time. You see? Hey man, Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, man. Okay? Yeah, man. It's all happening right now. All right. And even Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1 and 2. That right, it's all happening in as I do this video. But hey, the ones who got eyes to see, they can see these things happening. Okay, they can see it and be like, damn, this ain't right, man. What the fuck? Okay, and the men of Yahweh Shem Yashar, we just see it and we do what? We do lessons on it. Because we know this is part of it, the program. Now let me get a quick preacher right here, real quick. Um, let me see. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 33. It says, yet when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then should they know that a prophet had been among them. So, all these things that that we spoke of before this whole draconian measurements came in, starting with the apostles, and the elders of Grand Millstone, the rest of the brothers teaching the same truth, saying these things right here. Now it's happening within our eyes, man. Time is moving quick, you know. So it's these people, man, will eventually when it gets to that chip, they're gonna be like, damn, so they were right the whole time. We had a prophet among us, but we didn't take heed to the words they were saying. You see? Let me get another one. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and no lie. Though it tarry, wherefore it? Because it will surely come. It's like it will not tarry, man. Right. Okay. It's gonna happen. Right. Another one is I mentioned something on how the time is moving quick when you go into the book of Matthew, right? Chapter 24, verse 22. Except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So Yahweh Shem Yashah is moving time quick, is moving process quick, man. Hey, to you fucking unbelievers out there, you ones who lost your fucking who in the spirit being taken away from you, you couldn't wait any longer, for because you told things were moving slow. Hey, it's because you had no faith. But for the brothers, man, who held it, who's still holding on to it, they can see that this thing is moving quick, man. Imagine the apostle being in his truth for 30 something years, and they can see it. It's moving quick. It's moving quick, man. All right. Brother Kazak said 1983. That might be a movie, I guess. Let me see what the brother said right here. Okay, Akupatilakom, Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 40. All my people, hear my word, make you ready to that battle, and those evil be even as pilgrim upon the earth. That's right, man. So you gotta be a pilgrim, within these days coming, in these evil days coming, man. Let's look up the word pilgrim real quick. It's a pilgrim. It says it's not good. Like I know the first, thing that comes to my head is the movie of the Book of Eli. The road. As it says here, a person whose journey to a sacred place for religious reasons. Okay, it says a member of Pilgrim of Father. It says here, travel or wander like a pilgrim. You know, So it says a person, especially a long distance to some secret place as an act of religious division, it's like the devotion. Isn't that what we're doing? What's our long, what journey are we going to? What journey we, what kind of journey are we on right now? The kingdom, all right? To make it out here, to receive salvation. A secret place is an act of religious, and that secret place is what? The kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, all right? No, nomadic people. 83 nomadic people. Let me see what the brothers. shit. Uh, the brother Kazak, can you expand more on because he said 1983, then he said nomadic people. Can you speak more on it? I'm kind of confused. And it's like here, not being rude. I just want to know more of it. Let me see. The brother Kazak also posted Second Chronicles chapter 30, 36 verse 16. But they mocked the messenger of the Messiah and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Messiah arose against his people until there was no remedy. That's right, man. You know, hey, because I don't want to say too much on it, but yeah, lately, man, people been talking crazy. Oh, you just conspiracy theory, this and that. Like, man, yeah, like you just don't know what the fuck you talking about. You crazy. You miserable. You living miserable life. All right, cool. If I'm living miserable life, that's all right. Okay, I'm living a miserable life for a reason. Okay, I'm not here chasing gold, chasing the so-called dream, these dreams here. Okay, building up for the next generation. Okay, because my goal, okay, the so-called goals in this world, our goal in this thing of of us, like the apostles say, it was Apostle Gabbat. Okay, our main goal, man. Okay, the work we're doing, the things, the life we live, no regular individual can go through it. Like like how the life we go through. A regular person can't fucking handle it, man. Can't fucking handle it. So we special people, man, to live this life and go through it and stay in it. Okay, and just you know and move as the regular as like move as these people move, right? We special people. These people here are fucking they don't know what the fuck is coming. Okay, but there's a spirit in us that was given by Yahweh Hashem Yashar that these people don't have. There's a gift in us. That's faith. These people have no faith. So when they see you living this life, they're trying to bring you down because they're like, how can a person live this life and like really be about it, 100% be about it? You know, hey, it is what it is, man. It's because we know ordinary people. Yahweh Hashem Yashar, man, and has chosen his special people, man. Okay, especially the elect of this time. Okay, and they're gonna go through things, and when these people see it, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?" And Lord willing, we're part of that now. It's like we're part of those special people with special gift in them. Okay, that faith that is gonna move these people, even move the rest of the elect. All right, who's supposed to be awakening the 11th hour, man, the real 11th hour, because we come into that 11th hour, man, where brothers are gonna be doing miracles, brothers are gonna be preaching, things is gonna happen, and then it's the elect is gonna be waking up, man, because the scripture says, "Hey, my people, it's like my sheep hear my voice." You know, and what was that voice? The brother on how and by was crying, or the brothers making videos on YouTube. That's that voice of Yahweh Shem Yashar through, it's being used through those brothers, man, the prophets, all right, the servants, if you want to say it like that. Okay, so the brother, I'm gonna read that one more time, and it says here, but they mocked the messengers of the Mosai and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Mosai arose against his people till there was no remedy. And what are those? Proverbs chapter 29, verse 1. He that being often reproved, hardeneth his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed it's like it be destroyed and die without remedy. And that's the majority of our people, man. Especially the ones who know that Israelite or the ones who's being told the truth and all that. And they don't want, take heed to it. You're gonna be destroyed without remedy, man. Okay, because you are there despising the words of Yahweh Shim Yashai and despising his prophets, man. And there's a scripture, let me see if I can find right here. In Thessalonians, it might be the fourth chapter. Let me see. Yeah, right. First Thessalonians, um, 4 and 12. No, no, no. 4 and 8. First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 8. He therefore that despiseth no man, but the Most High, who have also given us his Holy Spirit. You see, because you ain't really coming against us, man. You coming against the man. It's like the power, all right, that gave us this truth that we're working for. So, hey, you got a problem, go, take your fucking problem to Yahweh Shem Yahushua then. See what happens. All right. When you read about them hot-headed Israelites when it came to Moses, man. All right. When they didn't want to deal with the Mosai because they seen how terrible the Mosai was, or they got scared, just look, thinking about it or looking at onto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. When when Yahweh Shem Yahushua appeared to Moses, they didn't want to deal with it. You know, they didn't want to go. Or they didn't want to go deal with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So most of you, within the times to come, you're not gonna want to do that. You're gonna be like, damn, I need somebody. I need, a mediator to really handle this situation I'm going through, and that's Yahweh Shai, and that's the one you're rejecting, and his servants as well, man. Okay. So you brought up how when they go in lockdown, they install more cameras about the land, like George. Oh, it's like okay, I say with the George Owen book in 1983 in dystopian not too distant future, and we will be made into pilgrim upon the earth, such as a bit no limited unto being nomadic people. Nomadic being we move around from watering hole to watering hole. Nomads were like yeah, okay, I see what it's like. It's like your brothers. It's like about that. So nomads were like the tribes of people that would travel from place to place in the ancient times. Because I looked it up and I kind of got it, but I still wanted to hear from what the brother wanted, was speaking about. So I never read about this book right here, George Orwell book in 1983 in dystopian, not the distance future Khan, because that makes sense. That really makes sense because that's what they do over here in Australia. That's something I picked up during our first lockdown. During our first lockdown, is that when I went back into the city, or which is you call downtown, right? You know, I was more interested in the 5G towers. Then I start, seeing different cameras. And I'm talking about different cameras. And these cameras, when you see them, bro, it's like, damn, you need this much cameras, you know. So I start seeing the installation of cameras, even on highways, like the roads, highways. There's cameras everywhere you drive. They can see through your car. They can give you a phone. You be on the phone driving, no seatbelt. Those are cameras that get installed during what? During lockdowns, And so that happened. And that's when the government came back saying, we got a new law coming in Queensland. If you're driving and while you're on your phone, while you're on your phone, you're driving, they're gonna be giving fines. Cause why? They can fucking see you. There's cameras installed, If you have no seatbelt on, we're gonna give you a fine as well. And people wondering when did these cameras get installed? Where were we? You were in motherfucking lockdown. Okay? So the new cameras, the shit that they might do this whole week, they just extended over lockdown. I can't wait to see it. You know. Then when you go down by the Gold Coast, it's like ocean area, the beach. Man, I never seen so much fucking cameras in my life, man. You have a one post, right? A one fucking post, and you got about like 6 cameras on one post, facing east, west, north, south. You like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this is the country I live in, man. You know, people thought China was worse. Well, it's worse over here. you know, Dealing with this fucking Edomites over here, it's worse, man. And haven't really came out. Them horns hasn't really come out fully. The horns are really, they're coming out, but not fully. So imagine when they finally come out, man, full effect. What the fuck is gonna be going on over here, man? So it's a lot of going on. It's too much going on. But hey, all I can say is, we live in a good time. This is beautiful. You watch a movie, man. You're like, damn, this is what's happening over here in Australia, or over there in America, or UK, or France. Everything's just happening in our eyes right now, man. So And we, something is, something is surely happening, and is what, is showing us that the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shah is closer. All right. So the brother Fishton Hunter 4, Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that fear the commandment shall be rewarded. That's right. And the majority of our people, they do despise the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Okay, and they don't fear the commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But the ones who do, which is the elect, there's a reward that come. Your reward is getting your salvation and making into the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right. And Akapatilakam, Luke chapter 10, verse 16. He that heareth you, heareth me, and he that despises you, despises me, and he that despises me, despises him that sent me. That's right. Going into, how these people just be doing, too much, man, despising the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or despising servants, the prophets, and they really think they're affecting us, but really they don't know they're setting themselves up to destruction, man. And the brother says, Slack your for any confusion. No, it's so good, I just you know, I was trying to figure out, what was going on, but there was no confusion. I just, I was on Google on my other phone trying to look it up as well. So yeah, it's all right. I might really look into the book you mentioned. Let me see. 1983. I'm gonna write it down right here in my notes. Something I could, look into. Okay, George Orwell, 1980, 1983. Okay, so beautiful. And then says it, brother said Kazakh says here, and those ensure everyday tunes of the my type of camera system either. Those cameras are usually high definition. That's right, man. Hey, cause literally what they do is they'll take a photo of you in a car. I'm talking about you driving, so you're doing maybe, let's say you're doing you could be doing 60 kilometers, 80 kilometers. I don't know how much that in miles could be, 40 miles per hour, 35 miles per hour. All right, so I'm talking this is highways, or you could be doing 50 per or 60 per miles, whatever, which is 100 kilometers here per hour. So you could be doing our speed, right? And they're still gonna send you a photo of you clear, your face. You can't say, oh, this ain't me, because they can fucking see you. Like my workplace, sometimes when I, run into the office and you catch your managers checking the cameras, them shit is fucking clear. As you can, brothers can see me. I don't even think my phone is clear. As you can see me right here, that's how clear them cameras are, man. That's how clear them cameras are. And those motherfuckers, they install into like 15, 12, 15, 18, 20 feet high. And they can still fucking see you, man. So hey, I'm telling you, man. And it's crazy, but that's the truth right there. We coming into what the brother was saying right here. You know, so it says here, and it says those enter everyday tunes of my type of camera system. Either those cameras are, ultra high definition or 4K high in resolution, coupled with facial recognition software. Right, like at the entry of my job, they have facial recognition, and that facial recognition, it takes your temperature, man. It takes your fucking temperature. If your temperature is too high, sometimes they used to stop people. You got niggas going to work, sober, and they'll stop you and check, double check your temperature, man. They have those installed up. If Issa really want to take you out and want to fire you, be like, hey man, nah, your temperature's high, and check you in and out and say you got the thing. You gotta go contain yourself, or get rid of you, man. And that's what's coming. If you don't take that V, this is how I see it. These companies ain't gonna fire. They're gonna make some of them might fire you, some of them might not, but they're gonna say you what? Because they got this camera set up, so they're gonna be like, look, man, you got the fucking thing, man. You got the fucking, you got the the DV, all right? You got it. Oh, the Doomsday V. Okay, Lambert, all these names that are coming out with, you have it on you, and this shit, super dangerous, deadly, whatever. So you have it on you, and you didn't take the juice. So sorry, look, we have to get rid of you because you we don't want you to spread it because even the people with the V, they can still get it. You see, Esau got the shit fucking set up because even the people that took the V, they can still get this thing. So they're gonna say they are Vanessa, and the ones who didn't take it, okay, they're spreading through the ones who took the V. All right. Come on, man. One plus one is two. E, we see through you, man. Okay, you're fucking whatever you do, we see through you, man. That's something E can do. Now he might not do it, but can he do some shit like that? To me, the answer is yes. If he wanted to, he would do it. To take your fucking rights away, man. Take you out. You know, I'm no surprise, man. Okay, it says in the AI machine learning software, um, algorithm, man. He got that also going on YouTube everywhere, man. Yeah, he's blessing that. That's right. That's that sword. Okay, because this internet or this, it's all that's the this devil's fucking sword, man. Okay, that's his sword. It's his blessing. All right. It says here, Kazak ultimately going to come down to making second to come down to make them take us take making us take the chip. They will say that having the chip is the only show way we will know if anybody has the CV-19. Hey, I did, that's the spirit. Cause I did a lesson like that before. I was like, look, man, no, it wasn't highway and byway. So we had these couples coming by and they were asking questions. We're like, look, so they try the V is not the answer. They keep bringing all these different V, but they say, this shit is shooting through you like a motherfucking bullet, it can't be stopped. But the only way they're gonna be able to stop you, second, the only way they're gonna be able to stop this thing, I'm second, bros. I'm fucking tired as hell. But the only way they're gonna be able to stop this whole pandemic is they give you the motherfucking chip in you. At the same the guy from the one of the guy over there from Pentagon, he found a chip. Once you put that chip in you, it can it can what is it? It can let you know if you have the V in you. It can tell, it give you all that warning, but it was a chip though. You see what I mean? So he is gonna use the chip as the that he's gonna use that chip as to make himself like a god, make himself like as the book of Ezekiel chapter 28 says. Okay, Isaiah chapter 14. Okay, uh, what is it? Even I don't know. I always get confused with this. I don't know if it gotta be Second Thessalonians. Let me check it real quick. It gotta be First Thessalonians, right? Two. It's one of those we this motherfucker think is the most that got complex, and that chip is something he's gonna what use to stop this fucking pandemic. Okay, because it can show you this and this now. Okay, this is the way to stop it, and people gonna do what? They're gonna wander after the beast, man. Revelation chapter 13, verse what? Um, verse 3 also, I saw one of his heads as he was wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wandered after the beast. Okay, and they worship the dragon, the ancient Roman Empire, which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, "Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make a war with him?" Who's able to do that these days? Nobody. But let's go to here real quick. Right, Revelation chapter 13. I'm starting from verse 13. And he doth great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of man. And this happened during, the whole, over there in Japan, Hiroshima, or also the NATO when they dropped them bombs over there in Yugoslavia. Okay, over there in what is it? in Europe. Okay, that right there, that happened. And verse 14, he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay, and this what the brother saying here is true. It's so true, man. People are gonna worship the beast and think this beast is the fucking is the God, Esau is God or something like that, and he's gonna deceive them with his miracles, man. Okay, saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image to the beast, a system, right? Okay, not a fucking Caesar Borgia image, okay, but a system which had wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed, which is going into, if you watch the new system, the NWO, the system they're trying to bring in, if you're not part of it, you don't comply to it, you're going to be killed. All right. Yeah. Some of the elect going to have to go down like that. Okay. As, Revelation chapter 20, verse, verse 4 says it, and I saw thrones, and this and they that sat, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Hamashiach and for the word of the Mosai, and which had no worship the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, nor in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years, man. So that right there, some of the brothers are gonna have to go through that. Okay. And by the end of it, what? You're gonna reign with Hamashiach for 1,000 years. This is the first resurrection, shall I say. Okay. Resurrection, yeah, come. Okay, so hey man, the brother is right, man. So they said they will be able to monitor the CV-19 in real time. That's right. You know, Okay, so let me finish on this right here. I gotta get some sleep and go, hit the Howard Bow, no here Howard Bowers because we're still under lockdown, so we can't go on Howard Bowers. But me and the brother probably gonna go do a sit down somewhere. You know, if you can make it out here without any trouble, man. Don't want to get the brother in trouble, man. He drives, couple in a long distance, and with this lockdown, you have to drive, you know going to, like you have to drive, and for the reason for you to drive is you're going to work and your job is essential, you know what I mean? So, pray for the brother. He makes safely without any type of, complication and all that. So I'm gonna finish on this right here. This is the book of Matthew 26 verse 41. Watch and pray that you not enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. Right? And I just did a video now. Hey, within these times to come, man. You need to pray and watch and look around you, see what's going on. Okay, because the days ahead of us are evil, man. And from there, man, you gotta pray for Yahweh Shimon Shah to strengthen your faith. Okay, because if you don't, man, it's gonna be tough, man. Your flesh is gonna get weaker. The people around you, they're gonna make you even more weaker. Try to take you out, man. So it is important to watch and pray. Okay, that enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And also that's in the prayer. Our Lord is praying, man, in the book of Matthew chapter 6. Okay, but as we know, the Yahushua already prayed for the elect pursuant to the book of John, Saint John chapter 17. So all we can say is, hey, we gotta keep doing the work, man. And to work our own salvation with fear and trembling, and Lord willing, by the end of the day, we're part of the elect, man. And if we're part of the elect, and the Most High already chose the elect to go through these things, and they already made it. Okay, John the Revelator already seen, the prophets already seen the elect, man, make it out. So that's something you have to work out. You have to work out. When I say work out, when you go to the book of James, it tells you faith without work is dead, and work without faith is dead also. So you need both of them. So and that's something we have to work out, man. But you need faith to work that thing out. So That was my testimony, and Tawada for brothers, adding scriptures, adding, more, more things, to go with the lesson, and Tawada for that. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson don't get taken down, because like I said, I did a video like this before on Tuesday on my second page, because my main page it was down for 2 weeks, and I just got it back on Thursday, 2 days ago, so that's why there's not many videos on this here, so I just got it back recently, but you brothers want to go check out my or subscribe to my second page, it's on here. I'm put it right here, because if I get another strike on this page right here, that's it. Okay, this one is gonna be out. There won't be no more GMS Australia Breeze. So I'm gonna give you my second page, GMS Australia, GMS Australia 144. That's my second page right there. You better go subscribe to it, because it's down for 1 week, but it's still safe. It's still safe page. But this right here I'm using, it could be this that's right here could take me out. Okay, he can just come out and give me another strike, and that's it, gone. So hey, but anyway, enough of talking. I gotta get some rest. Okay, so hey, Lord willing, this was edified to you brothers and sisters out there, man. And again, and Tawada to Yahweh, Bashim Yashar, Bashim Kwakadash for giving the spirit to do this lesson right here. And again, the honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the shalom to you sincere brothers out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yashar, Bashim Kwakadash, who's scattered around the four corners. And the shalom to you believers also, including your sisters, your sisters and sisters also, right? Hey, shalom. And a Shabbat Shalom also. It's the Sabbath over here, so which is the Sabbath over there as well. Okay, I get confused, different times. So, but a Shabbat Shalom. All right, Shalom.